If you would like to find out how consignment sales are changing the way we do business, then this video is for you. Hello, everyone. Dallas Johnson here. I wanted to talk about some recent dealership news with the expansion of a company called CarLotz. That's CarLotz, C-A-R-L-O-T-Z. If you're familiar with CarLotz, they are an up-and-coming nationwide dealership that has recently expanded its operations across the United States. CarLotz operates a little bit differently than most other dealerships, and it focuses only on consignments. So instead of a typical dealer that gets licensed, buys the vehicles at a dealer auction or maybe from individuals and then sells them on the lot, CarLotz charges customers to display the customer's vehicles on the lot, then charges the customer an additional fee to sell the vehicle on the lot. CarLotz has seen a dramatic increase in revenue, and I would like to talk about whether or not this new sales model will work for you. I've been doing some research on this particular company, CarLotz, and they've been growing by leaps and bounds. CarLotz has locations in Bakersfield and Los Angeles, California, Denver, Colorado, Clearwater, Merritt Island, and Tampa, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri, Charlotte, and Greensville, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, Charlottesville, Chesapeake, and Richmond, Virginia, Seattle, Washington, and they've also recently expanded their operations in Texas with locations in San Antonio and Dallas. So what has led to this rapid expansion of CarLotz? Well, we're going to talk about that. Every dealer needs to prepare for the rapid change in our customers' buying habits. More and more of our customers are no longer wanting to buy a car the old-fashioned way. And what do I mean by the old-fashioned way? Well, the process of a customer coming into your dealership, kicking the tires on the lot, taking the test drive, sitting down with you in your office and going back and forth through a very long and time-consuming negotiation process is what I believe is becoming the old-fashioned way of doing business. Our buyers have a new mindset. Our buyers are educated. They are doing an incredible amount of research before they ever step onto your lot. And more of our customers want the buying experience to take place completely online. And as a reminder, if you are going to update your sales process to an online experience, you've got to remember that all retail sales activity must take place at your licensed retail location. So you must sell the vehicle on the lot before taking the vehicle to the customer's home. You almost have to hook up with a financing company that will allow your customers to apply for and be approved for a loan on your website before ever delivering the vehicle to the customer. So be sure to always show a paper trail that proves the sale took place on the lot before delivering that vehicle to the customer. So let's talk about this new expanding company, CarLotz, and how they are utilizing the consignment method. In the past, I've done a handful of consignments on my lot, and by the way, they were a real pain. So think about the old model of doing consignment sales on your lot. Let's just say, for example, John Doe approaches you about selling his car on your lot. And that's great, but you must have some type of written permission to sell that vehicle. So John Doe basically has to sign a form stating that you have permission to sell his vehicle on the lot. And then you need to contact your dealer insurance company to make sure that your dealer insurance company covers consignments. Many dealer insurance companies will require an additional rider that covers consignments, and I want you to also be aware some insurance companies strictly prohibit any type of consignments whatsoever. So before you ever explore the possibility of consigning vehicles on your lot, it is imperative that you contact your insurance company to ensure they allow you to consign vehicles on your lot. So once you've ensured your insurance company allows consignments and you have obtained the written permission that's required by the customer, you're displaying John Doe's car on your lot, and then Sally Doe sees John Doe's car on the lot and wants to buy it. And by the way, John Doe and Sally Doe are not related. They just happen to have the same last name here. Quite the coincidence, huh? So when Sally Doe has decided to purchase John Doe's car on the lot, you must have John Doe bring the title to the lot, then sign the title over to your dealership. Then you must sign the title over to Sally Doe. So remember, you can never have an incomplete or what we know as a blank title. You must always have all reassignments complete. So you basically have the buyer and the seller in the same room doing the paperwork. And while John Doe and Sally Doe are doing the paperwork, they both are very aware of that large profit that you just made. So then they both decide to start a dealership. Sally Doe opens the lot next door to you, and then John Doe opens a lot across the street because they've seen the income potential with the dealer's license. Now, this is how I did consignments in the past, but I think companies like CarLotz have really improved this method. CarLotz operates with a great concept. They charge anyone that wants to display a vehicle for sale on the lot a $299 listing fee, and then they charge another $799 when the vehicle sells. So think about this sales model for just a moment. If you start a dealership or you expand your currently licensed dealership and specialize in consignments, you have $0 invested in your inventory. Once again, think about this. You have $0 invested in your inventory. No floor plan, no interest rates paid to the floor plan provider, no floor planner telling you what you can and cannot do with your inventory. And recently, according to the Dallas Morning News, CarLotz bills itself as the nation's largest consignment to retail used car marketplace. Sellers bring their vehicles to CarLotz, which determines the selling price, then creates an online listing for the vehicle. CarLotz also displays the vehicle for sale on one of its many lots. They allow test drives, and then they complete all the paperwork of the sale for the customer. So once the vehicle is sold, then the sellers receive the money from the sale, and the company, CarLotz, charges that initial $299 listing fee, and then they also charge a $799 fee once that car is sold. It's $50 million in net revenue from April to June of this year, represented a 92% increase from the same time period in 2020. I want to repeat that. Okay, listen to this. $50 million in net revenue from April to June of this year. $50 million in net revenue from April to June of this year, and that represented a 92% increase from the same period last year. Think about the revenue the consignments are bringing into this company. CarLotz has taken the concept of consigning vehicles for sale to the next level. And obviously, they are doing it very right. I mean, think about the net profits this company is achieving, and they don't even own their inventory. Is it time for you to start expanding your consignments? Well, maybe so. Dealers have to be aware of the multitude of changes that are occurring in our industry. We have to prepare for these changes so we're not going to be left in the dust. So consignments might be a way that you want to expand your dealership. So please do think about that. Thank you very much for watching the dealer training video that I've created today. If you found value in this, please subscribe. Please share this video. We've also got a dealer training podcast. If you want to listen to the podcast, you certainly can do that as well. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you watching this video today. And I want to wish you the very best of luck with the operation of your dealership.